recording? Are we recording? Yeah.
Yeah, we recording.
We back, y'all.
What up?
This Taste Test podcast. I ain't gonna go through the whole mission statement again because that's in the description box now, so y'all can check that out. You know what we basically about. We just gonna cover some this latest news. We got a lot of stuff on here, so yeah, let's just get into this one. So we're gonna start off pretty continue what we was talking about last time with Cardi B's album, and I think Jenae has a confession to make here, you all. Yeah, I'm gonna let her piece, you know.
The album actually kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. I heard the first song, I was like, okay. All right, we gonna see how the second song go. I heard the second song. All right. Cardi, this kind of fire.
Yeah.
And it got better. She kept momentum throughout the whole album. I didn't feel like it dropped off through the middle of the album. It's a nice 12 solid songs. So it wasn't no overly long song. I mean, I feel like I felt her from beginning to end. She had something for the women. She had something for the men. She had some club bangers. She had some personal stuff on there. I felt like the album was very well orchestrated. I don't know who she under Atlantic. So whoever produced,
they see her album really well. Really.
They did. I love the order of the songs. I feel like I don't know if I'm one of those few people that pay attention to the order of the track list, but I feel like that's just important to me how you place each song. Because each song is supposed to make you feel a different type of way. And I think she did phenomenal, especially the first song. I felt that Meek Mill influence. Man, when I was sitting, I'm like, I see what she did.
I thought Meek was about to drop a verse on
I was looking around for the yelling.
Get up 10, yeah.
I was like, I definitely felt that influence. And I was surprised. I'm not going to lie. Cardi, I take my hat off to you, girl. Phenomenal. I look forward to hearing what you have in the future. I look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks. Well, I'm gonna see you twice because she's going to the Broccoli Festival in DC, so I'll be in DC, and she's opening for Bruno in September, so I'll be able to see her twice. So I'll be able to let her know her stage presence in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. So,
but other than that, I was wrong. I know when I'm wrong. She did that. Fire.
It happened to the best of us. You know?
Fire. Absolute fire.
It's okay to admit when you're wrong when it comes to music, you know. It's music, y'all.
It was fire.
You know? But let's run down our favorite tracks. I'm interested to hear what your favorite tracks were though.
Ring with Kalani.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
That is my favorite track. Really? That's a bop. That's my favorite.
Okay.
My second favorite is Drip.
Okay, Drip, yeah.
Drip, yep.
Yeah.
Yes. My third one, I'm sorry, every girl that been there, but through your phone.
Oh God!
Putting bleach in the cereal.
That was definitely
Cardi.
A female driven. Yeah, that was
definitely a female driven song. But I appreciate it. I appreciate that song. But my favorite has to be Ring. Second will be Drip. Third will be Through Your Phone.
Okay, let's see. Oh, my favorite. Well, I'm gonna have an honorable mention. The Get Up 10, the intro track, that was like to get you right, especially you like the workout and stuff. That's definitely gonna be your playlist. Bickenhead.
Bickenhead is a bop.
St. Louis, bro.
Bickenhead is a bop.
Louis vibes so there.
Bickenhead is a bop.
What is this? Best Life with Chance.
Oh, I forgot about that song.
Boy.
Oh.
I'm so ready for a Chance project now.
When I heard that, I'm like, I'm excited for Chance to drop another. Yes, I forgot about that song. Oh, that song was awesome. I would say the only song let me just say this. The only song I really don't care for is Barty and Cardi. I feel like that's the only song that has not been on this album.
Actually, I would say I don't like it outside of the album, but it works well within the album.
I don't know.
Within the album, it really works well.
Maybe it's the placement.
I don't know. For me, it worked because
I didn't work. Like I felt like, oh, okay. And then I heard Barty and Cardi, and I'm like, okay, skip. And then the rest of it flowed for me. I don't know.
he came right after Moneybag. Like I felt like
Moneybag is about too. I wonder what her next single gonna be. That's what I'm curious to know is what her next single will be.
I like it like that. Should be her next single.
I like it like that. Bop.
It gave me that all them Caribbean vibes.
Yep.
Like she could have it on set in New York because
Yeah.
there's a lot of Caribbeans out there. Like
Exactly. She did her thing.
Ooh. And then
She did her thing.
She had this.
I was surprised.
Who was our feature on that song? Dang, she had this really nice feature. I think it was Bad Bunny or Jay.
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
But him rapping in Spanish and English,
Yeah.
I didn't know what he was saying in Spanish.
Yeah,
but I
he
was
did good.
to that one.
It was good.
Like,
it was
yeah,
good.
So
it was good. It was good.
Those are my favorites, though.
It was good.
Let's get into this other female artist. I'm not
gonna do
this thing here in the music world, really the hip hop world. We always gotta pit these female rappers against each other.
Yeah.
Well, not even just female rappers, but rappers in general. Like it's like sometimes it just be unnecessary. Like I feel like right now with I don't know how you felt about the actual songs Nicki dropped, but I was indifferent. I thought it was cool, but I wasn't like out of my seat on it. But I just felt like the timing of it was just really off to me. Like
I agree.
I was like, dang, I was like, this is Cardi's moment right now. Why? Like, why?
Okay. After listening to Nicki's interview, I see what Nicki did. And Nicki did it to
power right now.
Nicki had to make a point. And I see what Nicki did. However, this was not the right time to do that. It's not the right time for you to do that.
No,
you're making this seem like you're being petty at this point. After whatever happened when y'all shot Motorsport. Honestly, don't nobody really care what happened when y'all shot Motorsport because the song is a bop. Whatever. Whatever happened with y'all on the photo shoot.
They had the two best verses on the song. Like, why?
Honestly, they did. Why does it matter? But if you had seen the interview right after that Cardi had did, Cardi came at Nicki funny by saying, oh, she changed her verse. She did this. You are never supposed to say when an artist changed their verse. We the people are not supposed to know that. So you out here yapping your jaws and you yapping your jaws on Nicki. She been here for 10 years now. And you just got here. Show some respect. And I see why Nicki did what she did to prove a point.
I can feel that, but this is another case of what goes around comes around.
Because that's the stuff that she did to Lil' Kim.
What was Nicki doing when she first got into the industry?
That's what she was doing to Lil' Kim.
She stole Lil' Kim's persona, bro. She stole.
She did.
Energy.
She did steal Lil' Kim persona. I give you that.
She didn't even try to acknowledge that. Like, yeah, we're kind of similar. Like you.
Yeah,
like,
she did similar. Yeah.
Okay, maybe
I agree.
Really who you are, but like you can say like I was inspired. Like but she was throwing shade at Lil' Kim. And I'm not saying Lil' Kim was all right because they was throwing shade back and forth. But what goes around comes around. You feel me?
I agree.
So it's your turn to get, the egg in your face, Nicki.
Yeah, I agree.
So you just gonna have to eat it right now. Like,
I agree.
Totally fine if she would have dropped this maybe next month or this would.
You did it a week or what?
After Nicki, Cardi dropped her album.
Yeah.
Like, come on, we know what's going on here.
But Nicki let you know. But Nicki's songs are number 2 on iTunes right now. Nicki did that as a point to let you know who's the biggest rap chick in the game right now. She did it to prove a point. She proved a point. She proved a point. And at the end of the day, she's still running around with Quavo. So to let you know that it's all squashed. But another thing too, I think with Nicki, you have to realize they're younger. Nicki 37 years old. They 25, 24, 26 like we are.
And plus y'all label mates, like y'all could have worked something out.
Y'all could have worked something out. They could have worked something out. They could have worked something out.
Y'all, I was like, Nicki, you just got out of rap beef that you got your ass whooped in. You feel me? I don't think you want none of.
She couldn't go. I think Nicki could never go bar to bar with Remy. I'm just gonna throw that out. Bar to bar, nah. Not with Remy.
Nah.
Not with Remy. You ain't touching her. Remy ain't got that many hits like Nicki does, but bar for bar, Remy got her.
Nicki needs to be focused on and just dropping a good quality next project.
Yes. Yes.
Whatever her next album is going to be,
it needs to be phenomenal.
Focus on that. Okay.
And now while we still on this whole Nicki, what do you think about the 2 songs? Chun-Li.
I was indifferent. The beats was cool, but like this is my thing with Nicki Minaj. She has this thing where she keeps trying to remind us that like she's the coldest female MC in the game. It's just like, if you really are, you don't
have to keep saying
it. We will acknowledge it for you. Stop trying to push it on us, like, and that's it just comes off a little desperate to me, kind of. So
I read a couple people saying
her flows was cool. I mean, her bars went like,
ridiculous,
crazy, but it was cool.
I liked them. I liked them. They were boppable. Like, okay, I like this. My favorite though is Chun-Li, and and the reason why I like Chun-Li is a really stupid reason. I love the cover art with the Fendi thong and the Fendi fur, and with the cover art. Whoever did the design for that, whoever
was dope. Yeah,
dope.
I ain't gonna lie.
Fire. But she made me want the Fendi thong. Fire.
Yeah.
Absolute fire. But other than that, it's regular. It's Nicki, but she's definitely grown a lot too. You can tell by her bars.
So, what are you expecting with her next project? I have a little bit of expectations going into her next project. I ain't even gonna lie.
All I gotta say is it better be fire, because I personally liked Pink Print. Pink Print, we got to see a different side of Nicki. We got to learn that she had a miscarriage, when she was 17, when she was pregnant. We got to know a lot more about her house. Not her household, but the way she grew up. We learned a lot more about her. Honestly, we learned about her relationship with Meek through that, and her breakup with Safari on that album. And I really look forward to this album letting you, like, really being an end to the Pink Print, letting us know that, hey, I'm a bad chick, I'm back. This happened, wham. But I expect some pure fire. I expect every song to be fire from Nicki. And if it's not, you just might mess around. Not saying she's gonna lose her spot, but Cardi is gonna be coming from you after she had his baby, dog. Cardi gonna be on your heels. Ain't nobody ever really been able to touch her too much.
I think she already there, to be honest, right now, but Nicki Minaj, depending on how well this next
album goes,
she could jump back, because I remember all them times she was winning all them awards for the female rap category.
Yep.
She was talking about, I'm the best, and I would just be sitting there. I was like,
the thing about it is she wasn't the best, she was the only.
Nobody's coming at you.
She was the only.
Competition right now.
Yeah, ain't no competition.
He got on her with the Remy beat.
Yeah,
now we got all these other female rappers, Rhapsody coming.
Yeah.
I like this other girl named No Name Gypsy. Nobody really talk about her.
I've heard her.
Cardi. So you got some competition now. We gonna see,
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But
only the real gonna last. We gonna see what's gonna happen. Only the real gonna last, man. I'm excited to finally see some more rap ticks. I'm finally excited. I'm excited.
Females are coming back into hip hop.
I'm excited.
I'm so glad about that, though.
I am
all these different female rappers popping up. This is a good time for hip hop, I think.
Yeah,
but
especially for a female rapper.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Another little side bit. Did you listen to the whole Zane Lowe interview she did?
Yes.
How did you feel about Lil Wayne and Baby when they called in? How did you feel about that?
It's Lil Wayne and Baby. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was kind of weird because they keep saying Lil Wayne and Baby supposedly squashed their beef, but they called in separately.
Separately, yeah.
I thought that was a little weird, but, hey, I don't know. They could be, whatever's going on in their life, they weren't able to do it, but it is what it is. But I thought it was, like, really funny. Like, I caused some little weird sexual tension between Nicki and Lil Wayne. When Lil Wayne called it, I don't know about you, but before he hung up, he was talking about, I'll be waiting in bed for you, Nicki, baby. I was like,
I'm dead.
I was like, all right.
I mean, I feel like they always gonna come to her rescue as well. I mean, she been under them for 10 years. Before then, Nicki wouldn't still be popping if it wasn't for Lil Wayne, Baby, or Drake.
Or Drake, yeah, Drizzy.
She would not be where she would be. Even if she was under Jay, I don't feel like she would be where she is now. You know what I'm saying? So they always gonna come to the rescue. Yeah. Period. It don't matter what. You know, I don't care if baby paying you or writing that check or not. He's still gonna be there.
Yeah. But yeah, so transitioning into some other beef that's been happening this month. It's some debate on who's the originator of trap music. And to me personally, I think it's really no debate here, but
let's see if we thinking the same. You better say the right words.
I think it's T.I.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I feel much better now because I'm talking to some people, and I just think people are delusional right now.
T.I.
Like,
T.I.
There's some weird stuff that like black people do when we gonna talk about later too with Bow Wow or Shad Mouse now. Mm-hmm. We try to erase people from the timeline or their contributions to their respective fields. Mm-hmm. It's obvious T.I. Now, did he have the longest run of doing the trap music sound? No, but
he started it.
Who was the first person that you really heard talking about trap music? This man has a whole album called Trap Music that came out in 2003 before you even knew who Jeezy was or Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane's debut album came out, and what was that? It was called Trap House. It came out in 2005. And same thing with TN101 with Jeezy. That came in 2005. So this man is at least 2 years on record.
Yeah, he was on Urban Legend when they came, when they stuff dropped. He was on Urban Legend.
Yeah, he was on He had Urban Legend, and then he was coming after that. I think King came out.
King, yes.
When T.I. he was at it.
Yeah, that's when T.I. was that dude. T.I. was the man. Another reason why I say T.I. too, because 24s was the first trap song I ever learned.
Really?
I think 24s was the first trap song. I will never forget it. I was 9 years old. I was at day camp. And my play brother was like, yo, listen to this. And that's when we had CD players or whatever. And I was like, calls, I'm like, okay. So that's why I'm saying T.I. because that was the first exposure I ever had to trap music. Then I was exposed to Jeezy. And then I was exposed to Gucci Mane later on.
That's interesting. I think, I would say that about the same thing. I experienced Jeezy and Gucci are kind of around the same time.
Yeah.
Because the first Gucci Mane song I heard was Icy. That mug was, that was dope. Icy. But when I actually go back to, because I've been listening to all these.
So Icy had me jamming in the car.
Yeah, but I listened to Trap House. Yeah. It's cool, but it's not trap music, and it's definitely not TN101. Because I think he had, out of the best of those albums right there, I think he had the best one.
Yeah.
You can listen. This is the amazing thing about TN101. You can still play this right now, and it still sound like it may have came out like maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 years ago. It doesn't sound too dated at all. Yeah. I can't say that. Trap music, it sounds a little dated, but not, the quality is not exactly at TN101 level.
I agree.
But as far as the originator, it's
the originator. Yeah, we ain't say he was the best, but the originator, T.I.
Thank you.
The originator is T.I.
And let's run through some of these songs on here, because when I listen to trap music, like I was reminiscing, bro. Like.
Man,
I can't believe it came out so many years ago in 2003. Like
it's been 15. It's been 15 years, and I'm like, it's been 15 years since trap music came out. I used to listen. I mean, when I say I used to listen to trap music all the time.
Yeah.
Even though my parents did not know that, I used to listen. I mean, like when I say 24s was my song.
Yeah, and it's amazing thing about like, because trap music is a subgenre within a subgenre, because it's really a derivative of gangster rap. And
I agree.
Trap music, and now we hear with the I don't even know what you call it. Now it's like lean music or whatever the drug.
Yeah, basically the whole future wave. I like to call it the drug addict music because you got to be going through some stuff.
Exactly, but
life got to be a little hard.
Yeah, because with this trap music, man, I forgot like how many bangers this mug had. He got that one cut, Be Easy. I mess with that 24s, of course. Rubber Band Man.
Rubber Band Man. Rubber Band Man.
Bump that. Like, woo.
And I also want to point something out too, which I didn't realize that this was first when he was doing the T.I. versus T.I.P.
Yes.
You know, that continued on throughout his career when he did.
I didn't realize he did it.
I didn't realize he did it this early. I know it was later on when he got to what? King is when he started doing the T.I. versus the T.I.P. But when I was listening through it, I was like, dang, he been doing T.I. versus T.I.P. this whole time? But yeah. So, I Still Love You was a good track too. I really did feel that song a long time ago. Be Easy was one of my favorites back in the day too.
Yep.
And I Can't Quit, to be honest. I Can't Quit.
Yeah, it's amazing looking back like, dang, T.I. was really out here.
T.I. was that dude. He was the originator.
Like and now it's just amazing to see how far he's come. Like,
his growth.
After he went to jail.
Yep.
You know, after when he got caught with all them guns and stuff, like he started to change and all that. But it's crazy.
Yeah, it is. I loved it, but for real, I mean, whew, man.
But
it was definitely nostalgic listening to those albums again.
Yeah,
very, especially because I didn't mess with Gucci like that back then. Like, even though I knew Icy by Gucci, I didn't really start messing with Gucci until Freaky Girl.
Oh yes, that's when when
I started listening to Gucci a little bit more. After he gained a little bit more weight.
Yeah, Fat Gucci was
Fat Gucci.
That's my favorite Gucci. Fat Gucci.
Fat Gucci. Fat Gucci. This new and improved Gucci. I love him. Gross, but
he had another song on this Trap House album he put out. It's called Lawnmower Man. I don't know if you remember that, but that mug.
Yep.
That mug was hard.
Yep.
Getting over to Jeezy TM101. Boy, I really forgot how many hits was on here. And a lot of these was on the radio too. Like
yes, they were.
Let's Get It.
Yep.
Go Crazy.
I didn't know.
Hood.
Yeah, I forgot My Hood was on there.
That do it for my
hood. Yes.
You know,
I forgot.
Trap Star. That mug. Soul Survival with Akon. Mugs forgot about Akon.
I forgot about Soul Survivor until I started listening to it. I was like, this was on that album?
Yes.
That album was a hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was not the originator.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think our final verdict is pretty clear here.
Yeah. T.I.'s the originator.
He's the originator. Did he do the best sound? That's debatable.
That's debatable. Yes. That's definitely debatable.
You know, the fans or whatever. But you can't argue facts, people.
Yeah, that's a fact that T.I. definitely did originate. T.I. originated.
But so we're gonna get into our album swap.
Speaking of trap music.
Yeah.
This album swap.
Go ahead and tell everybody about the album swap you did with me, Jenae.
Sticking with the trap music theme. I gave J-Irv, of course, my album swap. My album swap is Pay Face by Payroll Giovanni. Now, I was with my boyfriend and he sent me one of the songs. And I was like, why is this song so amazing? So I went and listened to the whole album. And so I started doing research on Payroll Giovanni, and he and Nipsey Hussle are under the same label. I'm like, okay, yes. So I'm like,
I was wondering why this mug sounds so West Coast. It sounds like a trap West Coast album.
Yes.
Like, boy,
phenomenal. Phenomenal. So I
really haven't heard anybody talk that much about it, but this is a sleeper, man.
Slept.
If you just want to, be riding into work one day, just jamming.
When I say I've been jamming, what is the song Hoes Be Like? Hoes Be Like, I've been jamming. That's the song he sent me. And I've been jamming to it probably for like the last 2 weeks. Yeah. And I've been selling dope in my head and my desk. Exactly. And I get mad when my coworkers interrupt me because I'm in a shootout with the folks down the block.
Out here. What you mean?
I'm moving bricks and birds out here. You're interrupting me right now to get back to this regular job. You better leave me alone.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that's why I gave you that album. And how do you feel about it?
I loved it. And I was blown away. I did not know what I was getting myself into. Like what really punched me in the gut was how we move it.
Yep.
That sample from it was basically like a remix to This Is How We Do It.
Yep.
It was tight how like he was talking about how we move it, like how we moving drugs and all
Yep.
that. It was a dope ode to that This Is How We Move It song. So I love that. That was one of my favorite shop hoes like that was I love from start to finish. I was like
phenomenal album, wasn't it?
I was like, I can't wait for him to drop another project.
Awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And when I say I was surprised, I'm at work like yes.
It was
Yes. So I'm glad you enjoyed that album, Swap. And go ahead and get into the one that you gave me.
So we're gonna for my album Swap I gave to Jenae. It's from this group called Flatbush Zombies. They when you look at them, if you just looked at them first glance, you think they was like some crazy rock group. Like, but they kind of are. They're like rocks.
Yeah.
They give you kind of that rock star feel.
Yeah, they do.
In hip hop, and that's what I love about them. Like, they are so left out in this world.
Yes, I agree.
I don't think they're too left for me. For me personally, not too left enough. I was introduced to them on Joey Badass's latest project. They had a feature on here, and actually, I don't know if you heard that song, but I'll send it to you if you haven't heard it. That's really got me. I was like, dang, who are these dudes just cutting up on this song right now? They just stole the show on their feature. But their debut, not debut album, but I think this is their sophomore album. It's called Vacation in Hell. And like I said, they sound like some rock stars, and with an album title like that, it's definitely what I got. I was a little upset that they had like 19 tracks on here, but it was good. It was good enough. It definitely keeps you intrigued, and I think the album actually gets better towards the end.
I agree. I agree.
So I'm interested. Jenae, what did you think about this?
So basically, with the album I gave you last week with Gorillas, that's how I felt with what you gave me. I said, "What the heck did this fool give me?"
I'm glad you felt that way.
I'm like, "What?
You to feel exactly like that?
Is this?" But I loved it. My favorite song would have to be Headstone and M. Bison.
Boy, man, we right here right now.
Headstone and M. Bison, man. No, I almost like I had to replay it. I'm like, wait, let me go back out.
Bruh, I forget their names. I'm gonna look up their names right now because it's one particular artist. He's got this real deep, raspy voice. Like, he is my favorite member of that group. Like,
they did their thing.
His ad-libs, his freaking hooks he does for their songs, bro. It's amazing to me.
Phenomenal, well-pieced, phenomenal. And I think I'm gonna go back and listen to the first album too, just to get a better feel and see like some of the other things that they've done. But definitely a great choice. Definitely a great add-on to the collection there, Flatbush Zombies.
Yes.
And now for the killer section. Irving is so long for this section, y'all. However,
I think this is pretty obvious, but
the first one is obvious. So of course we got to do the one gotta go segment, y'all. So first choice, Dirty Sprite 2 by Future, Trap House 3 by Gucci Mane, Trap Music T.I., TM101 Jeezy. Let's go ahead and just throw Dirty Sprite 2 on out.
You are
move on about our day.
Disrespectful to my man Future.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw him on out.
Jenae, this is obvious. Trap House 3 has to go.
Oh, you lying? You take that back. Take it back. Take it back.
I meant that.
You take it back.
Just like Killmonger.
Trap House 3?
I'm that.
3?
Yes, I said it.
Stop talking.
Right.
3?
I don't care.
Trap House? Okay. Trap House 2? Okay. Trap House 3?
I gotta be honest. Hey, Gucci man, this ain't no diss to you, but let's be real. let's go over these albums again, cause you can't. So let's start off with the very best one, TM 101.
Yeah.
It ain't touching TM 101.
You can't touch TM 101. No, I agree.
Trap music.
Can't touch it.
Not touching. Sorry. Future. Come on, y'all. This man had so many hits on that album. Let's try to.
I don't care.
We're not gonna sit here and act like this is Future.
I'm not saying it's not a hit. I'm not saying that Dirty Sprite 2 was great, was legendary. However, Trap House 3 for me, Trap House 3?
Let's compare.
3? Off the list? Come on now.
Jenae, stop it.
Dipping Gold, DIP.
You want to throw out names? I got names. Thought it was a drought.
Okay, thought it was a drought will forever be a bop.
Flip flop. Come on now.
I bet Gucci sales did go up. Gucci sales went up.
I'm just going from the very beginning to the end. I served the base. Where you at with Drake? Come on.
Yeah.
Groupies.
I'm not saying that it wasn't a hit. I'm not saying that it wasn't a hit.
Come on. Stick Talk. Freak Hole. Come on. Rotation. Need I say more? Slave Master. Blow a bag. Also, this album just keeps getting better. Stop.
You can say all of that.
Come on. Blood on the money.
You can say all of that.
One of the most trappy songs you can ever hear. Trap niggas.
You can say all that all you want to.
All the trap niggas. Come on now.
You can. I understand. He had hits. I'm not saying he didn't.
The Perkins stripper joint. Oh my god. My gosh. That's perfect.
Trap House 3.
Come on, let's be real. Real sisters know the meaning, and he closes out this deluxe album with fuck up some commas. He did not miss on this album.
It was a good album. It was very straightforward.
Now, let's go to the actual track list in the Trap House 3.
I'm looking at it. Trap House 3 featured Rick Ross, the opening. Phenomenal.
That was dope.
Mama. Bomb. Use Me. 2 Chainz. Bomb. Nothing on You. Please don't act like nothing on You wasn't no hit.
Was dope. I'll give you that. But
hell yes. All right.
It ain't touching anything on Future's album. Let's be real. Hell yes. No. I heard. Now
I heard. Thank you.
That's a bop.
Can't Trust Her is good.
Jenae, you
Can't Trust Her was slept on. I want to get to DIG. I want to get Dipping Gold is not one of my personal favorites.
No. Thirsty.
What?
Yeah, I said it. Can't Trust Her. Come on. Darker.
What? Can't Trust Her? What? What?
Tell them that.
Wow.
Come on now.
I'm judging.
Money, is alright.
I'm judging.
I like that one. Chasing Paper. It's whatever. Off the Leash. That's dope. I'm
about to say, don't you dare lie. Don't you fix your lip to say Off the Leash and Pee Wee Longway and Young Thug ain't jam.
It's dope. And Nobody.
I'm sorry, chaps. I'm sorry. DS2 got to go for me. I'm sorry.
Jenae, you are delirious.
I'm sorry. Hey, I just got to be that then. I'm sorry. I'm sticking to my guns, dog.
So Gucci Mane on this album, Trap House 3 had 17 songs, and I would say 10 out of those 17 were actually good. Now, Future,
okay.
Dirty Sprite 2.
That's okay.
I'm doing the deluxe album.
I didn't like every song from Dirty Sprite 2.
And he has 18 tracks, and you could argue maybe 2 or 3 are just okay. Come on,
I'm sorry.
This
maybe it's because I'm not the biggest Future fan.
He has a better batting average. Let's be real.
Future makes music for people that drink lean as a day job.
That's not true because I listen to don't even put that out there.
like Black Twitter said, Future sounds like Courage the Cowardly Dog trying to explain the situation. He raps in cursive.
Hey, you mess with it though.
It was a good album.
Feel that mumble.
It was a good album. It was a very solid project, but I'm sorry, baby. I could live without it.
Solid.
I could live without it.
Jenae.
I could live without it.
Whatever.
I'm probably one of the few people that will be able to say I could live without Dirty Sprite 2. I could live without it.
Everybody that's listening right now, I need y'all to comment. Let us know in the comment section who had the better album, DS2 or Trap House 3. Because it's obvious to me. Trap House 3 got to go. But we're going to move on to our next section, The
wrong.
section for one gotta go.
You wrong.
This is pretty tough, but I came to a conclusion. But here they are. Anti by Rihanna.
You out your damn mind.
Channel Orange by Frank Ocean. I think that's untouchable. Beauty Behind the Madness by The Weeknd. That's another dope project. And A Seat at the Table by my girl Solange. So Jenae, tell everybody which album has to go.
It came down to the wire between Channel Orange and Beauty Behind the Madness.
You are out of your mind.
Let me explain.
Say what I think you are.
I'm not. So I have a confession to make.
Go ahead.
This was my very first time ever listening to Channel Orange all the way through.
You are bananas. Did
you listen
to Nikes or whatever that? No, Blonde.
What, Blonde? Yep. I listened to bits and pieces, but I have not finished the whole project. I am not the hugest Frank Ocean fan out there. I'm not going to sit here and lie.
Jenae, you are crazy if I think you about to say what I think you about to say.
However, it was better than Beauty Behind the Madness.
Thank you.
So with that being said, Beauty Behind the Madness has to go.
I was about to light you up.
However, Channel Orange, only thing that saved Channel Orange was Sweet Life. Sweet Life was always a really good song. I'm sorry.
That Channel Orange album had nothing but hits and just bops on it. Come on now.
Maybe, I don't know. I feel like a lot of Frank Ocean songs sound the same to me. No. Maybe I just can't relate. I don't know. I don't know what it is for me and Frank.
The creativity he did on that song, Pyramids. I know it's.
Pyramids is untouchable. Pyramids is untouchable. Pyramids is untouchable. Untouchable. I agree. Monk's amazing. Woo. You know what I'm saying? Pilot Jones.
Pink Matter?
Yeah, Pink Matter with 3 stacks. I'm not saying that the album wasn't good. I'm just saying this is my first time actually sitting down and listening to this album from start to end.
Pilot Jones, Crack Rock.
From start to end. From start to end. This is my first time listening to this album. And like all the way through. And it was a phenomenal. Well, the thing about it is I already knew Anti wasn't going nowhere because I'm still kissing it better, and it's 2018. I'm still kissing it better. And
on that album,
nothing can be touched. A Seat at the Table was very critical, and I love what Solange did. That album was
so black. I want to
don't touch my hair. Don't touch my hair.
Woo. So black.
Crazy
gotta stay for the culture.
And then what I like most about A Seat from the Table too is I like the fact that she put in old dude that started FUBU. She put in Master P and basically talked about the beginning of black businesses and how much it is to support our own.
Wasn't her dad speaking on the?
Yeah, her dad was speaking on there at one point. It was phenomenal the way Solange put the album together. So I knew that wasn't going nowhere. So that's why it came down to now. If you would have put a different album for The Weeknd. Like if you would have put like maybe the trilogy or something, it would have been a bit of.
Really would have been hard for me.
It still would have came down between him and Frank. But since I like Beauty Behind the Madness because Beauty Behind the Madness did have a lot of bangers on it, but the album as a whole was all right.
Exactly.
It was all right, but Channel Orange was better. But like I said, this is my first time ever actually sitting down listening to Channel Orange from beginning to end. I still, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for it, but I don't care. I feel like it was so much hype behind Frank when he first came out because he was an openly gay artist. So everybody's like, "Oh my God, Frank Ocean, Frank Ocean!" Like even men were like, "Man, dog, I don't care if Frank gay or not. This album is amazing."
I was one of them guys. I don't care.
Yeah, and a lot.
I'm not finna judge no man. Like, hey,
yes,
so that ain't messing with me.
I didn't think, but I think there was so much hype behind that album. So when I actually sat down and listened to it, I'm like, okay, I listened to it all day on Friday. But Friday, I just listened to it all day on Friday, and I like to see song order. I like the track list; it was really nice. But yeah, it was a really great album. I'm not gonna stunt now that I sat here and listened to it, but honestly, it almost went. It was that close to going. It was that close. It was that close to going. That close. You lucky. You just picked Beauty Behind the Madness. If you would have picked the trilogy, Channel Orange would have been out. And I can guarantee you that. House of Balloons. If you would have chose that, Channel Orange would have been out.
Yeah, I would have been conflicted.
Yeah, Channel Orange would have been out. You just picked the right album for the weekend to go. But if it was any other weekend album besides this one and Starboy, Channel Orange would have been out.
I don't know about Starboy. But
I don't like. I mean, I personally, it's a couple songs of Starboy I like, but I really don't like the album as a whole.
It's too long.
It's too long.
And yeah,
it's too long. It's too long.
My interest, but yeah, yeah. So man, ooh, that was. I'm gonna right now.
Start sweating a little bit.
Yeah, shoot, man. Make you.
At first, Channel Orange got to go. I even talked to some people. I'm like, man, I don't know what to choose.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I gave Channel Orange one final listen, and I gave Beauty Behind the Madness one final listen. And I'm like, okay, Channel Orange can stay because I did find myself gravitating more towards that than I did Beauty Behind the Madness.
And in the future, since the basketball playoffs is going on, we might have to do a bracket. Or whatever.
I'm dead. Okay.
We have to do a bracket, like a separate, like a show for just our bracket.
Okay, midlife.
One got to go kind of, it got that kind of bracket feeling.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It's really going to question, like, how much you love a certain artist or their songs, the albums.
Yeah.
Woo.
You know, it really tests your heart. But like I said, you already knew Riri is my favorite. Riri wasn't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Riri Solange wasn't going nowhere.
Nope. So,
all right.
Let's do our final thoughts. First off, we got Mariah Carey. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel bad.
Yeah.
For Mariah for a few different reasons. I was one of those people. Was that last year or the year before when she did her horrible New Year's or not performance or whatever she was doing? I was one of those people who were laughing and doing the memeing. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. So now, like, man, I really feel bad. I really want to apologize to Mariah Carey because I had no idea she had been battling bipolar disorder for 17 years. Especially within the Black community, I think this is like one issue that, especially because it falls in the realm of mental health, and this is one of the things we just don't talk about. And if we do, all we get is like, it's going to be all right, or just fade away. You know, it's just like, it's so much that goes into your mental health that like a lot of us don't quite fully understand. And I don't think we may ever fully understand, but I think like what she did was so, I think, brave and courageous. I just want to commend her and just apologize. I had no idea what she was going through. So next time, like when I see, you know, certain people like have they missteps, I'm gonna be slow to, judge and joke on them going forward. So that was really a learning a learning lesson for me. But yeah, what do you think about
I really wasn't surprised. When I look back on things that she's done throughout the years and kind of look back and looked at interviews and looked at certain things, it's kind of like, okay, it definitely were signs there. I do feel bad for her, and I do commend her for coming out about, having bipolar disorder, that's definitely a tough situation to deal with, with having it. Like you said, usually say to somebody, oh, just pray it away, or, do this or ignore it. A lot of times people are in denial about having it, and especially being within the Black community. A lot of us like to believe, oh, that's white people stuff, and it's like, no, that's everybody stuff.
Let's not get
what I'm saying? Yeah, that's for white folks. We love telling Black folks, that's for white people. They ain't us. Yeah. But the truth is, everybody, a lot of people deal with it as everyday life for some people. I'm happy she came out about it. Still does not excuse that horrible performance. That was the horrible performance. It ain't got nothing to do with your voice.
I don't want to say anything anymore because I don't know what she was going through, but it was it
don't have nothing to do with your voice.
If I'm looking at it objectively, it was horrible. But
thank you. It was horrible. But if you just didn't want to perform, just say you couldn't perform. You ain't had to go up there, and I'm sorry. But she's definitely commended for coming out about it. What do you think about Jay-Z's interview with Netflix about his Netflix thing with Letterman. That was good.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Here's my thing. Jay-Z, I'm gonna just throw this out here. I loved Jay-Z's 44 album last year. I think it was the album of the year. Sorry, Bruno fans and Kendrick Lamar fans. I think 44, like, man, and everybody kept calling it a grown man album. I mean, I definitely see that. Whatever, like, it was definitely for, they felt like it was a lot for older people, older men and older women that's experienced a lot. But I think
it's for our generation. It was beautiful.
That hit me.
That was beautiful. That's my favorite Jay-Z album, to be 100 with you.
I mean, Jay-Z always drops jewels, jewels in his albums.
Yeah.
This one was
phenomenal.
And
that was phenomenal.
He gave us Sean Carter on that album.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah. It was a different look at Jay-Z.
To see that side of Jay-Z.
Yeah, it was a different look at Jay-Z.
Yeah.
However, Beehive was almost on his behind after he showed that he cheated on Beyonce and she had these miscarriages all up and down because of him. Oh, I'm surprised none of the Beehive caught him in the street.
It was beautiful because it's nice to see, especially from a male perspective, like somebody who's been looked up as this such of a high figure or whatever, is like almost nothing can touch him. And it's I think it's sometimes good to see people on that level get touched, because it's a lesson to everybody. It's like nobody's above reproach.
And well, the thing about it is,
and when you call to the floor, like you have to man up or woman up and just admit your wrongs and like share those experiences with other people, because you don't know who you're gonna help with that.
I think it was perfect the way Beyonce came out with Lemonade, then he came out with 444. And I think he did that as in a response to Lemonade, and I loved it. With
that, Jay-Z a few months ago said they were actually considering doing a joint project. And
I'm not ready for that. I mean,
because after that whole situation with him getting caught cheating and all that, the miscarriages and stuff, they was working and they was trying to work through stuff, and they felt like the best thing to do was like put it in their music, because they're artists and that's how they heal.
Yeah, that's how they heal.
So they was working on an actual joint project, and I would have been really stoked.
I would have loved it.
But I'm still glad that we got those two separate projects, because they said while they was in the creating stage, they felt like it was better if they would have went their separate ways with the projects. But man, could you imagine that?
I was already ready to fight Jay-Z after. Like I was already ready to fight Jay-Z.
I would have been both like bawling in tears all at the same
time. The whole concert, everybody would have been crying and left. You looking at your significant other like,
jeez.
Let me find out.
Yeah.
Try me.
But back to the Letterman Netflix interview, I think it was good.
Yeah.
My thing is, I wish Jay-Z would do this kind of conversational piece where the environment isn't, I don't know how to say it. It felt a little safe to me.
Yeah.
I got safe, and once again, I felt like we got PC Jay-Z. I wanted to get a little bit more Sean Carter. There was points in the actual interview where he was kind of, letting himself a little loose, getting, unbuttoning his shirt a little bit and, opening up, especially when they got into, this, Beyonce and situation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, I wish he would do like why can't he just do this on another platform? Like
he could do it on Tidal
for the culture. I feel like, because David Letterman, that's not for the culture, man.
He could do it on Tidal.
He did do it on Tidal, and that's another issue I had. Because that's it. Yeah, it was nice. I'm glad I got, because he had this whole interview he did on Tidal with two other interviewees that's employed on Tidal. So it's like they're not really going to ask him the tough, really, really tough, meaningful questions that all the fans want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because they're employed by him.
Right.
They're not going to risk their jobs.
Right. So I'm going to tell you, I love everything you're doing.
So yeah, I would love to see him maybe on the Breakfast Club doing an interview like that, or
Yeah.
whatever. Just something for the culture where it's not such a controlled environment where Jay-Z's not in control. I would kind of like to see that. I'm not
Yeah.
saying they should like put him and throw his feet towards the fire or whatever, anything like that.
Right.
I kind of, especially with the album, like I said, I got a little bit more Sean Carter, and I kind of want to see that more. But I understand Jay-Z and Beyonce, they are kind of a little closed off with their personal lives. I respect it, but I think it would be amazing for the culture to like really see, especially like with them being so big or whatever,
Yeah.
like entertainers and businessmen and businesswomen. That would be amazing for all of us to see, like how they function in everyday life, what are they process? Like, what are their mind state, and like, how did they get to where they got?
I agree.
What are the behind the scenes stuff that we don't see all the time? And I think that would come out if he was like with a Charlemagne the God, even though everybody has their opinions on that platform, Breakfast Club or whatever. But you can't lie, Charlemagne has some of the best interviews because he knows exactly what questions to ask. He knows how to control, the interview and get the certain questions that everybody needs to hear or wants to hear.
Yeah, so, I agree.
That's my piece on that. But,
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with you 110%. But let's talk about his wife. Let's talk about Beychella.
Beyonce, her and Drake just have this knack for just stealing the show, man. Like, just when you think it's somebody else's year, a month, a week, here comes Beyonce. She, like, literally, she is like this gigantic, like, force of nature, bro. Like,
they let you see Beyonce from YouTube for free.
Woo. And
that's how big Beyonce is.
Like, did you see it live? Because I didn't
see it live because I sleep and I have a life. So I didn't watch it.
Up to the news, and I'm just like, dang, Beyonce, like you just keep doing this.
Yes. And I got my tickets for Nashville, so I'm ready. Beyonce better go ahead and drop this album.
Yeah, the album. Some album is.
Go ahead and drop this album so I can be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Twins,
Yeah, push out them twins. I forgot she even had them twins. We ain't seen them twins since.
Yeah, but
yeah, Beychella.
Here's another thing. There's been a debate going on for I don't know how a few years now. People think Beyonce is up there with the likes of Prince and Michael. I have my personal thoughts, but I'd like to hear what you think about that, Jenae. Like,
I agree on a level of yeah, I agree.
Okay.
On the level of entertainment, 100%. Level of talent, 100%. I mean, Beyonce's the full package. Only thing she can't do is act, and I know Beyonce fans ready to whoop my ass over that. But other than that, she's a true. She is a true performer. If you've ever seen her live, I usually don't cry when artists come out. It's only ever been maybe like 2 times I've cried when I've seen an artist.
Cried once.
And at the Cole concert, when we went to the Cole concert, I cried. The second time I cried was at the Beyonce concert.
And I'm one of those type of people, I don't like crying in public. So like I'm like that person, like I don't try to let nobody see my emotions like that, at least when I'm sad or whatever. I don't like doing that, but or I wasn't crying because I was sad, but these were tears of joy. Like, I've only cried
2 times.
It just hit me. It wasn't like something I could control, and that's when I first realized. I was like, "Dang! Like, so this is what it feels like."
They really breathing and living right in front of you. You just like, you real.
Or whatever, and like that emotion just runs over. I didn't know I was that big of a J. Cole fan until that moment.
I cried when I saw, we both cried when Cole came out. And the second time I cried was when I saw Beyonce. What was that? In 2016. So the year that Lemonade came out. And the way she performed that album, oh my, especially Pray You Catch Me. Oh my, whew. When I say I cry, I don't cry. I cried. That's why I would say Beyonce is up there as far as entertainment as with with as far as with MJ and is with Prince. I say she is on that level completely.
Wow.
Completely.
So here's my tidbit. I'm gonna disappoint Beehive probably once again, but this is Taste podcast. We give our real authentic opinions. Y'all can like it or love it, but I don't think Beyonce's touching Mike or Prince. I'm sorry. Mike and Prince to me are just on another level. They are like music gods. They're not icons to me. They are music gods to me. I'm sorry. And maybe it's just because I haven't personally seen Beyonce in concert to see her live performance. I ain't gonna lie. She is the best artist living right now. Nobody can touch her. You know, nobody from the rap game. Sorry, Kendrick fans. J. Cole, I'm a J. Cole fan. I can honestly say that nobody's touching her. Her own husband isn't touching her. Now, at one point, Jay-Z was bigger than Beyonce, but now the tables are turned, baby. You know, it's day now. But now I will say this: is she tugging on Michael Jackson or Prince's cape right now? I gotta admit it. She's tugging on the cape. She's tugging on Superman's cape. But is she Superwoman? No. I'm sorry. she is
okay. I respect it.
Hey, now I will say this. I reserve, the chance to change my opinion going forward. I'm not saying that she'll never be there. I'm just saying right now, personally, I don't think she's on that level. I'm sorry. That's how.
Okay, I can see that. I think she's there.
Michael Jackson and Prince.
You got to see her in person.
I think you probably right.
You have to see her. You have to see her in person.
Yeah.
You have to see her in person.
So depending on if I ever see her in person while she's still in her prime, or depending on whatever next project she drops, that opinion could change. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Right.
Now, especially a few years ago, when I guess that was around the time, what was it, that her self-titled album she dropped or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, the first visual album.
Yeah, I was like, people was going crazy. It was like, yeah, she's our Michael. She's Mike. I was like, stop it.
That wasn't Michael enough. I didn't feel like she became Michael until after Lemonade.
Slapping people on social media, I was
no.
Like, stop. You're nuts. Stop it. Let Michael Jackson.
No, she definitely wasn't on Michael level then, but after Lemonade dropped and after actually seeing her perform in person and having actually cried at the concert, she is definitely on a new level. She is definitely on a new level.
And the reason why I was saying this, it wasn't until Lemonade where I really took Beyonce serious as an actual artist. Like, I thought she was always a great performer, a great singer, great dancer.
Yeah, and
the thing that separates Michael and Prince, their artistry. They're not just gifted.
Yeah, they're not normal.
They have a knack, just that it factor when it comes to artistry.
Yeah.
They're able to literally, like, music is their life. They live, breathe.
But they don't write their own. They didn't write their own music.
Beyonce doesn't write all of her own music.
She doesn't write all of her music. But lately, Lemonade, she had a lot to do with everything from Beyonce. Beyonce, the self-titled, she has had a lot of writing. She's done a lot of her writing.
Because Prince, he wrote his own music. He wrote music for
Prince did.
Other hits.
Yeah, Prince did. Prince did.
That's how
Prince. I'm talking about as far as Michael Jackson. Prince can't be touched. Prince can't be touched. Prince can't be touched. Prince cannot be touched. However, Michael and Beyonce can be touched. Prince, I feel like overall out of the three of them, Prince is number one. But
thank you.
As far as with Michael and Beyonce, I feel like you can. I don't
get on me because I think Prince he's better than Michael, but that's debatable. I can see why you say Michael Jackson, but this is how bad Prince is. He wrote his own music. He played his own music. This is probably one of the baddest guitarists you will ever see. Better than probably Jimi Hendrix. Let's be real.
I agree.
This man, he had a whole freaking movie for the culture. Let's be real. Like, this man, he wrote other hit songs that people don't even know he wrote.
Yeah, I agree.
Singing a Prince song right now, you don't even know he wrote that. That's how
bad. I agree.
This man.
That's what I'm saying. Prince can't be touched.
Music just waiting.
Prince, just waiting to be released. Yeah, I agree. Prince cannot be touched, and I give you that 100%. Yes, as far as the greatest entertainer, Prince.
His singing range, he can do baritone. He can do.
He can do soprano. He can do
That's what I'm saying. In the artistry, he brought it all together, especially with the Purple Rain album, the movie.
Yeah.
That whole album will have you in tears, man. Especially when he gets to the last track, Purple. You can't help yourself. Come on, let's. That's why
I agree.
Beyonce's.
I agree.
Little Lemonade put me on notice. I will say that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't wait for I can't wait for this next album to come out. I'm like, this next album is about to tip her over. Like, for you, she's at the edge. She tugging. This next album should push her. I feel like with Lemonade and having seen her in concert, she is there with Michael. Is she touching Prince? No. But is she with Michael? Yes.
I don't think she's
with Michael yet. She with him. She with Michael, but she ain't at Prince.
I think she's tugging on Michael's tape. She has a chance to, reach his level, but as of far right now, for me, no. And I'm sorry to everybody.
I agree.
No, this is a
Beehive is on your neck.
I don't care.
They breathing on.
Let me live. I let y'all live with y'all opinions or whatever. So if you feel or that Beyonce is up there, comment in the comment section below. If you don't comment as well, we love it. It's just opinions or whatever. But hey,
I agree.
Collective is normally about what you can relate to or whatever, how music hits you at a certain point in your life or whatever. But like I said, it is what it is.
Yeah. But on to the next topic. Sabrina Claudio's Twitter scandal of dragging and having a whole Twitter account talking about Black women.
I thought it couldn't.
You're canceled. You're canceled, Sabrina. I really liked you. I was rooting for you. I mean, the last little EP she had was fantastic. I loved it. Oh my goodness. However, if you need another list of artists to listen to besides Sabrina Claudio, up and coming women and women of color at that, let me know. Because I have a whole list. If you cancel Sabrina Claudio, she canceled.
And this is the other thing. I guarantee you, it's still gonna be some Black people who's like, she
didn't mean it. She was fine. She apologized.
Let's not sit here and act like there's not a whole bunch of other talented artists that don't do this fuckery. I'm sorry, this is fuckery. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is straight up BS. We can't let this. We cannot let this stuff run amok. Black people.
She's canceled.
You can't let people like this do this to our culture, like disrespect us openly like this. Like we gotta put our foots down and like you're canceled. I'm sorry, Sabrina. You may be talented, baby, but as a person, you are horrible.
You're trash. You're canceled. If y'all need somebody else to get hip on, listen to Alina Baraz. I think that's her name. She's bomb as well. Her. It's so many other women out here, up and coming women. Love Macy, Ella May, Georgia Smith. I mean, it's a plethora of women out there to listen to. If you need to go in, Kalani. Kalani. It's so many other plethora of women to listen to. SZA. I mean, we can cancel Sabrina Claudio and get her up out of here. She's done. She's done.
Let's not.
What's the Ari Lennox? Ari Lennox.
Yeah.
Out.
People sleep.
Ari Lennox. People sleep on Ari Lennox. Get on Ari Lennox. All right. So if you need
drop the new project.
Yep. Yeah. Kelly Uchis. Yes. Kelly Uchis. Isolation. Get your life. Look,
we got other people.
Sabrina is canceled. We got other people for y'all.
It's not like she the only artist out here.
She ain't the only up and coming artist out here. No.
I don't want to hear it. Bye.
Next subject. Lil Bow Wow, Shaw Moss, whatever he likes to be known as of right now, today, on the Breakfast Club. Yeah. Now, if y'all remember, Bow Wow had a very emotional week, like a couple weeks ago. He was talking about killing himself, basically because y'all been dragging the man for the last 3-4 years about his life and his career. I just want to put out here, Shaw Moss, I've always had faith in you. Shaw Moss, a.k.a. Lil Bow Wow, was my favorite artist from the time I was like 8 up until the time he and Omarion did their horrible collaboration album. Let's all just not play here. That was horrible. The Face Off album was trash. They did have hits, but it was trash. I feel bad for him.
That collaboration with Sierra, but that used
I
to
ain't
be
never
my
had
song, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but for real, I really do feel bad for Bow Wow because we do go in on Bow Wow, and they are just jokes, but we don't know what people are dealing with behind the scenes and everything. It's basically everything with Mariah.
Like,
yeah, we don't know what they're dealing with behind the scenes.
Go through behind closed doors, like
yeah.
And I understand it's memes and we joking and stuff, but like at a certain point, it just goes a little bit too far.
It goes a little too far. It goes a little too far.
Like, and it's like it's not even that. It's like almost this dismissive like type of attitude. It's like this dude ain't never done nothing in the culture of music,
right?
Black culture, anything like that. Like, this dude wasn't like one of our favorite artists when we were children, growing up or whatever. Like,
yes,
he was perfect because he was around our age. He was something we can relate to. Like, his music was up there before, we got a Chris Brown. It was Bow Wow. Let's be real, y'all. Like, let's not try to delete this man from the Negro timeline, okay?
Beware. I'm gonna go through the albums. Beware of Dog. Doggy Bag. You feel me? Unleashed. You feel me? Unleashed was probably one of his best work.
Jenae, let's not act like we all love that movie like Mike now. That was for the
Don't act like you didn't want to go skating after Raw Bounce. Don't act like you did it. Don't act like you did it.
Exactly. Like, he's a pretty good actor too. Like,
yeah. Bow Wow's a great actor. Bow Wow's a great actor. But yeah, we have been ragging on Bow Wow for a minute. We have.
Like, you was not in like 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade tying your shoes up. Please make me like Mike. Please make me like Mike.
You can't say you went out there Harlem shaking on the video.
Like, come on, y'all.
Like, yeah, no, I agree. We need to leave Bow Wow the hell alone.
Probably going in on him was the same people rocking to his music, trying to jam out just like him. And y'all disrespect him like this, y'all? Come on.
Yeah.
It's not like he did.
Fresh as I'm is. I mean, don't lie and say Fresh as I'm is wasn't the bop.
Thank you.
Fresh as I'm is? Oh, please. Stop talking. But yeah, we got to let up on Shad Moss a little bit because that's what he likes to be called. We going to let up on Shad Moss a little bit. Yeah. We going to let up, dog. He was very transparent in that interview on the Breakfast Club.
I love that interview. And I was a little hesitant
from the clips that I've seen.
Because I didn't know like what type of mind state he was in. Because I really thought like I thought the interview was gonna be real crazy, but it really wasn't. He was a little vulnerable or whatever, but like he was real open and honest, and I loved it. Like it was one of the first times we really got to see Shad Moss, not Bow Wow. Like we actually got.
And the thing about it is too, having had so much clout at such a young age, and literally growing up in the industry up until now, and staying relevant and being relevant in the way that he is from the time when he was signed with Jermaine Dupri and So Def, and the youngest person signed to So Def at that time was Snoop and all of them up until where he is right now. Oh, by the way, if you don't feel like you like Bow Wow, go listen to all the Green Light mixtapes 1, 2, and 3, and they were hard.
Yeah, people playing out here trying to act like they was not rocking with Bow Wow back in the day. And
you was rocking with Bow Wow. I had Bow Wow posters all over my room. My mama took me to the concerts. I remember the first time I saw him at the Scream tour. Honey, please. Bow Wow was the first man besides my daddy that I ever loved.
Wow, it was Bow Wow for a lot of people, and then once Chris Brown came, he stole his shine. But
once Chris Brown, and then it was kind of like, okay, who's Bow Wow? But as far as with that,
a lot of people don't understand, especially when you achieve success that young. Basically, pretty much seen everything you've seen, and your childhood is kind of set back, and you kind of miss out on a lot of like regular people like us. We, get a chance to actually grow and stuff. Like, this boy was like touring and stuff around age 12.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know what that experience is like. Like, it's easy to lose yourself. And another prime example is Michael Jackson. Now, definitely one of the dopest, not musicians, but performers we've ever seen, you know, artists and all that. But we look, you know, we've seen the documentaries and stuff like how much his childhood was stripped away from him just from him being the amazing talent that he was. So people, let's have a little sympathy for, you know, and try to understand what people are in their lives.
Got to.
But yeah, let us know what y'all think about that in the comment section, you know, on our social media and all that at the Taste Podcast. But we gonna get into our sleeper albums / songs right now. Actually, oh no, I'm jumping the gun, Jenae. I'm jumping the gun. Artist of the week. Artist of the week. I said last time it was Cardi. I think you said last time it was The Weeknd. So what?
This week I'm actually going with Cardi. I'm going with Cardi as my artist of the week this week.
It's funny.
It's between her and Callie Uchis. It's between her and Callie Uchis, but I'm gonna go more so with Cardi. Callie will probably be my artist of the week next week. But Cardi, I mean the album, dog. She got me. I'm a fan. I'm seeing you. I paid to see you twice. All right.
He was talking all this back last week. See,
I was talking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna even front it to you. And I hope she can keep this momentum after having the baby. Yeah. I hope she can keep this momentum going, because a lot of people feel that, you know, after women have these babies and stuff like that, you fall off. You gotta take 8 months.
We bucking that trend right now because Beyonce.
Beyonce popped them twins out and got back to work.
Come on,
Serena popped that baby out, got right back to work. Cardi, I feel like it's gonna do the same.
Black women can't do, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah. So like, Cardi is definitely gonna be my artist of the week.
I got faith in Cardi that she's gonna.
Yeah, Cardi will come back. I'm not. All I know is she better be ready for this Bruno concert. I don't want no BS talking about some you didn't gave birth, all that other stuff like that.
You gonna see.
You need to be ready. Keep it tight. All right.
She's a professional now. She gonna be ready.
You better keep it tight. She better keep it tight. She got a concert September 8th. She better keep it tight. All right. So Cardi is gonna be my artist of the week.
My artist of the week, and it was gonna be Cardi again, but Beyonce just came in and she
Beyonce all on his mouth like liquor.
Unmovable force, unstoppable force. I mean, and whenever she comes, she gonna shine, or you know,
shuts it down. She shuts it down.
She gonna outshine you. I'm sorry. So
she shuts it down.
Cardi, you had my artist of the week last week, but hey, see, Beehive, I give Beyonce her respect. See, you ain't gotta come from
me. They still on your head. It don't matter.
When respect is due, okay?
Yeah.
Let's go. So our sleeper album / songs. Did you want to go first? Me or whatever?
I'll go ahead and go. I just got one for this week, and it really just made me realize how much people slept on him last year. I will say it,
and I will listen to him yet. Because I've been stuck.
No, not him. No, I'm not talking about actual HIM, even though he is old.
Okay.
I'm talking about Jaden Smith, Sire, Passion, Pain, and Desire.
I slept on it, though. It's because nobody expected it. And nobody was on the lookout for it. That's why.
I don't know. Y'all thought The Weeknd was hurt? Go listen to Sire. I don't know who hurt Jaden. But the BLUE, those first 4 tracks of that album,
it's amazing how talented the Smiths are.
They are a talented group of people. But he is my sleeper album. He is my sleeper album. If you liked Flower Boy by Tyler the Creator, you should like you gonna like Sire by Jaden Smith.
Yeah,
you're gonna like it. You're definitely gonna like it. And so that's my sleeper album. That's all I got.
I was one of those people that was about to sleep on it, but I was like, I'm gonna give it a try because what actually got me into it was his video he did with Iconic, and I'm sitting here just watching the video.
You were surprised. You were like, wait a minute.
Is that Jaden?
Icon tatted on my torso.
Why is this song? Why do I like this song?
You went and listened to the album. You like, you like this kind of cold.
I was like,
cold.
I gotta give it to him. I give respect when respect is due.
Old. That is my sleeper album.
I don't think deserves the respect. You feel me? So, but did you have a song? You just had an album.
Well, I'll do one song. I know one song. Continuing with the trap music person, T.I. Why You Wanna by T.I.
Bro.
Off the King album.
You know, this is my favorite T.I. song.
Why You Wanna. That is my that is one of my top 5 favorite songs of life. Is Why You Wanna by T.I.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, whew. Whew. Whew.
Hey, remember when I did the Delta male pageant? I came out to bro, that's how much I love that song. I came out in my pageant when I was back in college. Like, that was the song I came out to.
Yep. Why You Wanna Why You Wanna.
I know people
Why You Wanna.
Why you go all the way back to King?
Yeah. Why You Wanna. Why You Wanna.
On this song.
Why You Wanna.
Y'all know
Why You Wanna.
That song
Why
is
You
such a vibe.
Yeah, that song is a vibe. That song, and I like the fact that he used the whatchamacallit song. What was the cover of that song?
I forgot. Shoot, listen. Give us some time. We looking up.
Yeah. T.I. sample. What was the sample of that song? Yeah, it was "Gypsy Woman" by Crystal Waters.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the sample, and I wonder why I like this song because I actually love that song by Crystal Waters. Yep. And so Why You Want is my sleeper song, and Jaden Smith Sire is my sleeper album.
I would agree with you on that. But my sleeper album is this album that came out last year in the summertime. Is by this artist that I think is actually slept on, not just his album. His name is Joey Badass. I think y'all put some respect, because when people bring up like who are like some of the best artists, his name is always left out. Like, I know people talk about Big Crit being left out, but I don't even hear Joey Badass. And people like him, Logic, Big Crit, Rhapsody, they're always seem to be left out. We always go to Kendrick or J. Cole, and I understand like they're the main ones, or Drake, you know, they're the main ones in the mainstream. But these are really quality mainstream artists that people sleep on. And his latest album, All American Badass, have you heard it yet? Like,
of course.
Bro, this album was so...
It was a phenomenal album.
And
ain't get no clout because it came out around the time K-Dot album dropped.
Yeah, Kendrick.
Ain't get no clout.
I was a little upset.
K-Dot came through.
I was a little upset at Kendrick for that. I was like, dang, Kendrick, no.
I don't think he meant to do it on purpose.
I was like, dang, Kendrick. I was like,
it took all the clout from Joey.
I was just starting to get a feel for his album, All American Badass, and then Kendrick would drop the album right the next week. And I was like, dang, now I got to listen to Kendrick. And now, like, I even slept on it. That's how much of a sleeper album it is. Like, I think this is artistically one of his best albums. Now, his mixtape before the, I forget the, I'm forgetting the name of the mixtape, but I'm going to put it in the description so y'all can go check it out, plus the album, whatever. But this, as far as his albums, this is his most creative album. Yeah, so it's got good bars, good beats. He's actually he does a little singing or whatever on it. You could be in or out on that, but as far as the bars and the features, he had a J. Cole feature, the Flatbush Zombies, who we discussed earlier, was on there. He had some other features on there that was really well. It was just a well cohesive album, and plus it had a lot of social commentary on there. Like, it definitely is gonna not as well socially conscious. It's gonna wake you up a little bit. It's gonna slap you in the face. I agree. And then for my sleeper song, I'm a J. Cole stan, so I gotta shout out my boy, Jermaine.
Cold world ain't nothing, sonny.
This boy, he's got a lot of sleeper songs in my opinion. But
I
this
agree.
song in particular called High for Hours, like, and speaking about socially conscious songs or whatever, like, at first when you just listen or just read the title, you think, of course you think about, you're going to be talking about smoking weed. But no, J. Cole knows how to tell stories, and he's very reflective, self-reflective.
Yes,
so,
definitely.
Like, I hear a lot of people saying, like, he can be preachy, but
he's boring, preachy.
I don't think he's preachy at all. I think he just really, like, he's really to the point. Like he knows how to tell us real easy
a story. It's from beginning to end.
You can process it real well. Like he's just
For your eyes only is a good example.
Yeah, he's just a step below Kendrick Lamar as far as storytelling.
I agree. I agree.
Like people don't give him enough credit for that. And on this song, like I think you may have to listen to it about 3, 4, 5 times to really everything that he's saying. Not just
if you like this song, then you need to listen to Crunch Time off of Truly Yours Part 2.
See, that's what I'm
Crunch
saying.
Time is my favorite J. Cole song. Crunch Time is my favorite J. Cole song. Period.
Hot for Hours is really gonna not just it doesn't just force J. Cole to question himself, but it forces you, the listener, to question yourself, because by the end of the track, you know, when we talk about like revolution or whatever, it's like, but at what cost? Like, at what cost are we gonna lose ourselves being like so revolutionary and all this or whatever? Are we gonna become the same people, the same oppressors we trying to take down? Like, is it like it's perfect because it always reminds you got to keep stuff in balance. Like, you know, it's not always good to be so far right that you're away from, being centered, and you don't want to be so far left that you're away from being centered within yourself. So, like, definitely a dope song. And if you, smoke weed, it's probably really going to hit you. I ain't going to lie to you.
Right.
But, yeah, that's my sleeping song. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Y'all, this is a second episode.
Number 2.
We starting to get the feel for this thing or whatever. Man, I'm just glad we doing it, y'all.
We finally do it. Hey, man, make sure y'all go to our Instagram page at Taste Test Podcast and follow. The link is in the description to the YouTube channel, the Taste Test Podcast. Follow us. Follow him at JI Designs. Follow me __ JD Beauty. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what y'all think. We love interacting with y'all and other music junkies as well. We have some other special stuff coming up for y'all soon.
Yeah,
so
we in the works. We don't give too much away, but we're
not giving it all away.
Coming for y'all. You see, we trying to do it for the culture out here.
Yes,
y'all. So support, comment, subscribe. We need our subscription to go up, we want fan interaction or whatever.
Yes, we do. We love it.
That's how, cultures, grow and stuff. We got to interact with each other. So,
amen.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Until next time, this is Taste Test Podcast. This is Jonathan and my co-host, Jenae. And we out.
All right, y'all.
Bye-bye.